The story is about two strangers who, because of one mistake, get trapped in an open desert. There is neither water to drink nor any cool place to stay. Only a hot, open desert stretches far and wide. There is no way to survive. So what happens between these two during this time? And will they be able to get out of this open desert? Let's see in today's story. Before we start this movie recap, subscribe for more amazing movie stories. At the beginning of the story, we see a couple. The boy's name is Chris and the girl's name is Teresa. Both of them love each other very much and are going to get married in a few days. They are going to an Arab country to spend some holidays. After a while, they reach the Arab country and book a room there. Teresa goes to a hotel earlier for dinner at night, while Chris is taking some time to arrive. In the same hotel, we see a young man named David who is staring at Teresa. He even sends a famous dish of the place to her. But at that moment, Chris arrives there. Both of them happily start talking to each other. During this time, Chris proposes to her by giving her a ring and says, "I want to marry you." After spending so much time together, Teresa also trusts Chris completely and believes that he is a good person. So she agrees to marry him. David, who was sitting far away, sees this and leaves from there because he thought Teresa was alone. But after seeing Chris with her, he understood that she was not alone. After this, both Chris and Teresa are in their room. That day, they had planned to go to an open desert for sightseeing. But during this time, Chris receives an important call which asks him to come back. So Chris tells Teresa that they have to return home. Actually, Chris is a lawyer and he has to fight a case that day. But Teresa refuses to go back with him and gets angry. Chris then says, "All right, you go somewhere alone and explore. Meanwhile, I will finish my work and then come back to pick you up." After hearing this, Teresa decides to go to the desert alone. Teresa reaches a place where many people are present, and all of them are going to explore the open desert. During this time, Teresa notices David there. Without thinking much, she goes near him. David tells her that he is going trekking to a famous mountain which is 30 miles away from there. The place is very beautiful. Then he asks, "Would you like to come with me?" But Teresa refuses and goes back to sit in her vehicle. However, she looks a little sad. On the other side, we see David, who finds Teresa sitting in his vehicle. That means Teresa has decided that she will go to the desert with David. David tells her, "I have not slept for 2 days, so you drive and I will sleep. Wake me up after 10 miles. And from here, a new story begins. Both of them start their journey through the open desert. There was desert everywhere. No human being could be seen far and wide. After traveling a long distance, they finally reach the mountain. They climb the mountain and look at the surrounding view. The view was extremely beautiful. Teresa had never seen such a beautiful view in her life. On the other side, Chris receives another call where he is told that the work for which he was called has already been completed. So now, he does not need to come. Hearing this makes Chris very angry because of this work, he couldn't go with Teresa. Meanwhile, David and Teresa are sitting near their vehicle and talking. Teresa asks him what he does for a living. David replies, "Nothing. I am just enjoying life." Soon it becomes night, and they decide to spend the night there. At night, they joke and laugh together. During this time, David tries to come close to Teresa. He gets very close to her. Teresa also wants this, but she still stops herself and walks away. Next morning, Teresa wakes up and sees that David has come down from the high cliff using a parachute. He also left a note saying, "I am waiting for you down there." Teresa tries to drive the car down the dangerous cliff road. The road was very risky. If she lost focus even for a second, an accident could happen. Slowly and carefully, she finally reaches David and angrily tells him that she should have left earlier, but because of his action, she got stuck there. Meanwhile, Chris reaches the place from where people had gone to explore the desert the previous day. Everyone had returned, but Teresa was missing. Chris shows Teresa's photo to the vehicle owner and asks about her. On the other side, David and Teresa are returning home. David plays loud music in the car. Teresa doesn't like it, so she throws the cassette out of the car. David stops the car to pick it up, but because of the brake, the tires get stuck in the sand. David tries a lot to take the car out, but fails. Teresa asks if there is any other way to get out. David says there is no way and they should wait for someone to come, but Teresa refuses and decides to walk. She starts walking in the burning desert with a bottle of water. After walking a long distance, she realizes David was right. She becomes exhausted and sits down. Meanwhile, Chris searches everywhere for Teresa and eventually reports to a police officer. The officer says kidnapping is common there and they will find her soon. Teresa returns weak and thirsty to David and drinks water, but David stops her and says they must save water because they don't know how long they will be stuck there. He shows a map and says there is a road 10 miles away where vehicles pass. They decide to wait until evening because walking in the heat is impossible. In the evening, they start walking with hope. After walking a long distance, Teresa becomes tired and sits down to drink water. Suddenly, a sandstorm arrives and they both fall down holding each other. Next morning, Teresa sees a road nearby with vehicles moving on it. They become very happy, but when they run toward it, they find a deep canyon blocking their path. They become hopeless again. They are extremely thirsty and have no water left. Meanwhile, Chris finds an old man who remembers Teresa and agrees to show where she went. David and Teresa try to climb down the canyon. Teresa slips, but David saves her. However, David slips and hangs from the cliff. Teresa pulls him up, but David gets seriously injured with a stone stuck in his stomach. Teresa opens the parachute and jumps across the canyon. She slowly moves, but suddenly falls and becomes unconscious. Later, she wakes up in a dirty stream and drinks the water due to extreme thirst. A small girl sees her and runs away. Teresa follows her to a nearby tribe and collapses there. The tribe people later rescue David as well. Meanwhile, Chris finds a video in Teresa's phone showing her laughing happily with David. Misunderstanding the situation, Chris becomes very angry. Later, some men capture Teresa and David to sell them to a bearded man. A fight breaks out, and gunfire starts. Eventually, David manages to shoot the bearded man. Now, only Chris, Teresa, and David are alive. David tells Teresa to release the air from the car tires so the car can come out of the sand. Chris asks why he didn't do this earlier. David replies that he wanted to spend time with Teresa because he fell in love with her the first time he saw her. Teresa gets angry hearing this, but says nothing. Finally, the three of them leave in the car. David lies in the back because of his injury. Everything is silent. No one says anything. And with this, the story ends. Friends, I hope you liked this story. And yes, what was that? Oh yes, subscribe to the channel. You must have already liked the video. Also tell me in the comments that if you were in such a place with a girl, what would you do? See you again with another amazing explanation. Until then, bye-bye.